Hey everybody, this is Lemonist KRGNN, and we're bringing you another cool review this week. And technically this is from AliExpress. Of course I already kind of ran it for you guys, telling you where I got it from, but pretty much I always remind you guys again where I got it from. So technically the title of this item, if it's still for sale on AliExpress, is Jurassic Dinosaurs Tyrannosaurus Rex Embrace Pocket Size Movable Joints Handmade Resin Action Figure. And that's pretty much what it is, the title. And then what it is like a pocket size, really small, but supposedly articulated, but I'll give a heads up on that. Figure of a T-Rex from similar to Jurassic Park. And I've seen photos of this. Now, I don't know, again, I'll explain how much I got it, but I don't think this is the original one that this guy makes, or maybe it is. That's how he sells his cool, figures. But I'll tell you how much is where I got it. But this thing is really cool. But of course, right now it's telling you what this relates to. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys to see. But yeah, I painted the tires yellow. But that'll give you a hint. This is, of course, you never know. It's the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, the movie. So let's open it up, and it says right there, caution, dinosaur party. And it actually came really sealed, like really protected, sealed, but it still kind of got damaged, and I had to repair it. It was one of the tiny little claws of its feet, of its hands. But from here you guys can tell this thing looks beautiful. Really amazing. So I'm pretty excited. I saw photos of this guy through I think through Amazon, through Instagram. And yeah, so when I saw that looking for sale on AliExpress, I was super hyped about the price. It was pretty expensive. Even the price got down. Again, I'll explain it in the end how much and where I got it. Of course, I already know where I got it, but yeah. Oh man. So first, let's get a build at this, then I'm gonna show you what the rotating table. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna, I'll explain a bit, but as right now his joints are really stiff, and this is a hard resin material, and hard resin material is different than 3D printing material, but it still is fragile, and it breaks. So mine's, when I got it, the guy sealed it pretty good. He made sure it had air bubble and all that, but still, it was a long trip, and yeah, his tiny little hand, it broke. So this hand cannot, not the whole bottom, the hand, just the front part, the lower part of the hand broke, and it's supposed to be articulated. So, oh my god, yeah, this one does move a bit. Oh my god, but it feels so fragile. I just don't want to move it because I'm afraid. I was debating between hot water or heat gun. I do have a heat gun, but I think maybe the heat gun will melt it. So I'm just gonna soak it in warm water and hoping that the joints get loose. So when it comes to the articulation, he's supposed to have mouth articulation, so his mouth does open. But I gotta be careful because he has a very tiny, and I'm not joking, he has really tiny teeth, and I could break it. So I think that's the extent of his mouth open. If you guys want to see that, I'll zoom in now for you guys. I want to give you guys a close-up of his face as best as I can. From the middle, he doesn't. Maybe he's like this, but he doesn't. By here, I don't know why it doesn't look like the T-Rex from the Jurassic Park. But when you turn to the side, that's when he's like, "Oh, it is him." Now, mine's was usually I've seen the photos. Mine's have scars. I guess you can see that, a really cool scar right there. He's been battle damage in a way. He has some tiny little scratches, not visible, but they're there. Sadly, my camera cannot capture it, but he has one line scratch there, and I just can see that. Let me call him Scar. Get like a little loss. I think that's the name, Scar. Could be wrong, or Lion King. But yeah, the detail in this guy is beautiful. So, one solid piece for his tail, so it does have some articulation. Then there's another solid piece. This is a little stiff, so I gotta be careful moving it. Trying to bring it very gentle. Again, I'm gonna have to try to figure a way not to release so much pressure on this, or with hot water, or maybe put a little bit of oil just to loosen the joints. His hips is one body piece connected to his stomach, to his chest. That's one other body piece. So it does have some articulation, you guys can see. And then there's a head piece that connects to his head, the neck piece actually. It's a one neck. This one is a little stiff. And then the head part is actually more looser. I like that. Now when it comes to his legs do open up, but not quite as much as you want. And closes back, and then forward it does kind of kick, not too much. A stiff again. He's supposed to have a really good articulation, but I think he does warn you like, oh, you need to loosen it up. You need hot water or a heat gun, and that's. But I don't know if a heat gun may mess this up. And this is supposed to bend, but it's really, really like mine's is really. So I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm just gonna double check online exactly what can you use. I think it's hot water. And then this part, so this is one piece that connects from his hip to his leg, and there's another piece right here. Again, this one's stiff. This one's a little bit, actually, it's a little bit looser, and it's supposed to bend, but I think because of the paint, it's a little stiff. But the paint on this is really beautiful. The weathering on this is really, really nice. Then this piece right here connects to his feet, so it's like 1, 2, and then the feet parts. This part actually does bend, and then this part actually bends to an extent. This side there is a little bit more loose. That's why I want. That's my goal, to try to loosen as much as I can, and eventually he'll be loose and he can be posing a little bit more cool. I will do this off the video, and I'll cross my fingers I do not, break anything. But yeah, now if you want to see him next to the Jurassic Park Jeep, the famous one, we can do that now so you guys can see that. Alright guys, so that's the end of my video. So let's talk about the good and the bad and how much I got it. Let's talk about the good and the bad. I'll start with the negative. Negative is that, you know, it's hard resin and it's really fragile, very sensitive. The joints may break, so keep that in mind. So you gotta figure out a way to loosen the joints. It does loosen over time, but you're always gonna have that back of your head. It may break because it is resin. And resin, if you guys never bought anything resin, for the people who have and who know, don't know, is that resin does break, especially if it's really small, tiny. It's just very fragile. Other than that, when it comes, let's talk about the positive. When it comes to the paint, the scope, and the size of this is so awesome. It really does capture the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, but in a pocket size. Look at my hand. Look how small this is. It's really small. I think it's smaller than the Amagachi Robotech Amazing that came out years ago, the Jurassic Park 2 T-Rex. I actually have that one. I put it away. I know for a fact that one's a little bit bigger and thicker, but when it comes to the scope and the paint, this one just bypasses it on a whole nother level. So let's talk about how much I got it now. So I got this through AliExpress, and I'll show you right now. And the price I got it for was about, I think, 60. What's it? 60? Yeah, 67. And I think shipping was another like $11 shipping. So I paid almost like $70, you could say. But I also had like a discount of like $1 or $2, because sometimes you're at AliExpress, you get discounts and you get like $1 or $2, something like that. And I got, I think I took like $1 or $2. So I knew that a seller was selling it through AliExpress for a while, but he was actually selling it for about, at the time before I decided to purchase this, about $90, almost $100. And then he lowered the price like a month or two later for about $80, and he stick to that price for a while. And towards maybe the beginning of this year, he had it, the lowest was like about the price I got it for. You know what, I'm gonna get it now, because I don't know if this is the seller who's selling it on Instagram. There is a Instagram guy who's selling it. I don't know if it's the same guy. It is the guy who does sculpt this and paint these, but he is in China, and you know, AliExpress is a Chinese sculpt app, and a lot of sellers. So it may be him, or it may not be him. I'm not 100% sure, but just the paint and the detail, I think it is him, and that's cool. If his this is still for sale on AliExpress, I'll try to look for it, and I'll have a link. If there's no information or link below this video, that means it's sold out and he's not selling no more. But he does have an Instagram account, and I would definitely link that. If you guys are interested, message him. He will charge a little bit more, because again, this is fan man. This is like a fan thing, who makes this stuff, and it's really cool. But yeah. And of course, the video just shows you how much and where I got it. That's I pre-recorded that. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Limitless signing out, and adios. Keep on collecting. Bye.